Niggas yelling from the stands. Watch what you saying, blow a peanut butter cookie with my cut like jam.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy. Love doing too much. Back at y'all with another reaction, man. Today we ain't even gonna do no reaction. Today we ain't even gonna do no intro. I meant to say, you feel me? We gonna get straight into the vid, bro. So you feel me? You know what I'm saying? With all that, you know what I'm saying? Let's get it, bro.
Reader Launchpad. We want to see your idea for a new original show concept. So get together with your friends and shoot an episode. We'll watch your video, and if we love it, we'll hire you to join our team and direct more episodes. Click on the link in the description below for more information.
Does everyone here wear jeans? Yeah. Where do you guys buy your jeans from?
That honestly depends. I've had some.
So what they trying to do is they trying to figure out who the skinny person out of all the fat people.
Like resource to Old Navy. I'll just kind of go there and like get
Whoa,
one of the bigger
what
pairs.
the fuck?
I actually did just get a pair from Old Navy like a couple weeks ago, and I love it, but it's a little big in the waist, so I do have to take it in. I'm probably gonna tailor it though. So, but I do love Old Navy's jeans, especially their men's section.
I don't really wear jeans, but I think the only two pairs that I own are from Shein.
I feel like it depends what style I'm going for.
True.
Like for fitted jeans, I definitely think like Good American's my go-to. Obviously they're like on the higher end of like pricing wise, but they like make my ass look great.
Well, that's the thing. Also, like getting the confidence to actually wear what you want, it took me forever. So when I actually did, I'm still in the mentality when I was like 16, 17 and I could fit in a medium. So I'm like, oh, I can't go to the same stores. Like I can't go to a mall and buy clothes anymore.
I would say 2 years ago, I would go to like Goodwills and Value Villages, but that has become a lot harder as of late. The reason that I chose to do this was mainly because it meant a lot to me to share the idea of like, as you transition away from being in a bigger body to potentially being in a skinnier body, that is not something that like makes you harder working or better at like achieving some sort of goal than the other person or another person you may see in a plus size body. And going into it, I like promised myself I wasn't gonna tell any lies. I was gonna be very truthful and speak on every kind of experience that I had had leading up to today. I wanted to make sure that what I was saying was stuff that I lived through. I think putting on a character would be disrespectful to the other people that were here today. I just thrift most of my clothing, and like I have a tailor for my pants anyway.
Shout out to the tailors.
Yeah, 100%. Especially when I'm back home. I'm 15 minutes outside of New York City, so I usually just commute in there. There's this one thrift store, I don't know if anybody's been, called the L Train, and like that is really good for carrying bigger sizes back in my actual hometown.
But the girl all the way at the end, she don't even look big for real. She look like.
So I thrift probably 90% of my clothing, cheaper, saves energy.
Her body looks straight though.
Feels way easier.
There is no way he's gonna go pay like $15 for jeans, then go pay $45. Like I get it, as a plus size person, tailoring for some things, great. But I could not believe for a second that he is tailoring every set. And I was like, he is not fat anymore.
Not gonna lie, I shop at Ross a lot or Marshalls. And finding jeans is hard. It's a hit or miss. Sometimes at Ross they'll have bigger sizes, sometimes they don't. But if it says stretch, then I'm usually good on it.
I actually didn't even share where I got my jeans from. I realized that. I usually shop at like American Eagle. Jeans in general are like a struggle to find. Either they fit your thighs and they don't fit your waist, or they fit your waist and it's a struggle.
You gotta hear what I add, but it's just crazy to me just hearing fat people talk about like fat people problems, bro. Y'all hear the background, that's my people, but fat, I'm literally, I don't know, what am I doing? I'm watching fat people talk about fat people problems to figure out who's skinny, bro. I'm tripping. Oh.
Oh man. I did feel, I guess, invalidated in a point because they were talking about, brands and, and stuff that I can't really afford. So I thought my answer,
I know somebody that looked just like
him. What I could afford. I thought that's what kind of eliminated me.
So I was gonna say, if any of you guys did any form of like performance as a
his
kid,
name
I know
was like Leonardo or
some of us
something
were
like
models
that.
before, sorry about names, but how that affected you growing up and how like the idea of performing and being on stage was definitely more difficult for you than your peers.
That is an awesome question.
Well, you start since there.
Yeah. So I was on the math team for my elementary school, which was like very fun and I enjoyed it a lot. But before our first meet, when we were doing practices and such, they gave us the vest sizes. And I remember putting on the largest vest size that they had and it clinging to my skin and making me very uncomfortable. And I walked into the bathroom and I was looking at myself in the mirror and I was like, I can't do this, and I quit. And it really frustrated me that I let that take away something that meant a lot to me. That was definitely like my first experience with like, it is very difficult for me that outside elements are going to take who I am and make that a form of a problem.
As a woman in a plus size theater community, it's like, I always got the funny roles or the really unattractive roles. And I'm like, I'm big, that doesn't mean I'm hilarious. Like,
Girl, we could talk about this forever.
Yeah, so that's super powerful because performing.
All right, we're gonna pause it on where we get a clear view of all of them, bro. Bro. Like, nobody gonna tell them though, bro, cause nobody gonna tell them, cause then they gonna get in their feelings, bro. If you fat, bro, go to the gym. Go to the gym. My nigga, matter of fact, you ain't even gotta go to the gym. You know, you can do, bro, go do some sit-ups, do some crunches. It's free. It's no bread involved. You feel me? All of y'all look well, you feel me? So y'all could go to the gym. You feel me? Y'all spending all y'all bread on Debbie cakes. You feel me? Y'all spend all that bread on Debbie cakes. Honey buns. Vanilla ice cream, chocolate ice cream, you feel me? Pound cake, lemon cake, pizza, Big Macs, McChickens, McDoubles, quarter pounders, Whopper Juniors, Whoppers, Baconators, Bojangles, 4-piece Supreme, Big Zach's wings and things from Zaxby's. I don't even know what else, bruh. Y'all spend all y'all bread on all that food. Go buy you some fruit. Feel me? Some bananas, some kiwis, some plums, apples, pineapples. Feel me? Strawberries, blueberries. Bro, I can keep going on with all the fruit. I nigga, go eat you a salad. You know, matter of fact, you ain't even gotta eat you, bro. Go work out, bro. Drink you some water. You feel me? Y'all sitting here in a circle complaining about y'all fat problems, bro. Go lose your weight, my nigga. Y'all sitting here literally in a circle complaining about fat people problems. Go lose some weight, nigga. Bro. Like, bro, this is what y'all complaining about being, bro. Do some push-ups, bro. Do some push-ups, some sit-ups, bro. Go, just do something, bro. Go for a jog. Go for a hike, bro. You feel me? Go for a hike, something, bro. You feel me? We're gonna get back to the vid, though, bro.
And becoming into yourself, you either have to be overly confident and fake it till you make it, or it will tear you down. So I'm very sorry that happened to you.
How do we all identify? Do we identify, like, what do we use to label ourselves, if you have one?
PHAT. Thank you.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah.
I have a weird feeling about that one for some reason.
Really?
I like just normal.
Yeah.
Because I'll say fat and then people be like, oh my God, fat. And then I'll be like, it's not inherently a bad word.
It's
an adjective.
That's the
fat all
thing.
the
No, but
time.
it is kind of taboo because I was like, oh yeah, I'm fat. Don't say that, you're beautiful. I am gorgeous, but I am fat.
I didn't say I was ugly.
It's, oh my God,
Yeah,
bro.
I'm sorry, I misspoke.
I was
People
like,
treat it like it's
right,
taboo, and
right.
that's
So
the issue, really.
it's two truths. I'm like,
Exactly, yeah.
I feel beautiful, but I am fat. Being fat or plus size does not mean that we're not active, that we're not nice people, that we're not worthy. It really sucks when people treat you differently because you're a size 18 rather than a size 2 or 4.
When I, like, for example, great example, I went Halloween shopping, and it's really hard because, like, first and foremost, trying to find the plus size costumes, they're like, oh, it's just kind of integrated everywhere. And it's like, realistically, you have 200 costumes here, but only like 10 are for plus size. Then I go on to the other costumes, and I was like, oh, my choice is to be like a duck or
no,
like
exactly.
the
Like an
plus
animal.
the plus
Yeah.
size nun the plus
That's
size
the
nun
one.
costume covered boobs, knees, everything, but the skinny
Yeah.
costume for the other nun was like tits out for
Yeah.
her
Yeah,
Harambe.
exactly.
And I'm like, so I literally like my choice is like be a bubble bath or a duck, and I'm
I'd
like
make
I
you a
need
bear.
a plus size section when I walk into somewhere because we have not
or a hippo.
progressed in human
Elephant,
society.
too.
There was this
I was-
brand that that had this big campaign saying they were launching extended sizes,
But not
and then
in
it
store.
came out and it was like completely different than the straight sizes. And I'm like, we
Let's see
are
who
just
get
asking for the
eliminated,
same
y'all.
thing.
Why
in
do they
size.
get cocktail dresses
It's
and I get moons?
literally.
Okay. Alright.
Shut the up. What? Me?
Girl.
What? Yo! Oh my God!
I didn't know it.
Who voted me out?
I am equally shocked.
I'm psychic. I know. One of you was on to something.
If you think the mole is still in the box and you wish to continue playing the game, please raise your hand.
We got hit with an ad job, but I just don't, bruh, they can definitely take that money from them Debbie cakes and spend it on the gym, bruh. You feel me? Planet Fitness, you know what I'm saying, Golds, it's mad, it's hella gyms out there. I know you ain't gonna find one for cheap, local, and cheap, you feel me? They choose not to.
I think the odd one out is probably somebody
Let's just keep
who
watching,
lived
bro.
as
We
a
back
fat
to the
person
video, bro.
but lost the weight. But usually, a lot of the times, people that do grow up fat or go through weight loss journey, they end up being more fat phobic. That's not in all cases. It's not in all cases, but it does happen a lot.
Turning in on that, like I really do think that in my personal experience, people that go from being in a bigger body into like becoming skinny feel some sort of resentment, especially because I think they tie achievement to what they've done for some reason. Like there's this very big principle of like, look at what I've done, and they push this like American dream-esque mentality of like genuinely like I worked hard and I did this, and it's like, well, not everybody wants to do that.
And
Not
like,
everybody
that's
wa-
fine.
like,
That's fine. If you want to lose weight, do that. But you don't need to like project that onto everyone else. And I would think if you were somebody who lived that experience as a fat person, you would understand.
Honestly, dating, I've met many guys who were like, I used to be big, so I understand that being smaller is more desirable, and it's just like this conversation just rubs me the wrong way because I've been met with so many people who think like that, and like the worst person I dated was very fat phobic, and they used to be bigger and they lost weight, and they were like shaming me about my body, being like, we'd have better sex if you were smaller and all that shit. Like, oh my god.
No, 100%. And it's the connotation, right? Like, because they like.
But it could.
Bad is bad.
I was gonna throw up air quotes. We all blindfolded.
Yeah.
Because they like put in the work.
Yeah.
That part being in air quotes, and like became
Yeah.
into a skinnier body.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, there's this idea,
Wait,
like,
yeah.
you aren't working as hard.
Yeah.
And not everybody- but again, not everybody
Yeah.
wants to work that hard.
Exactly.
quote unquote.
Can we also go down the line and maybe just say if we have been fat or plus size most of our life, or if
Actually, that's great because I wanted to say for me it was a little bit different. Growing in South America, there isn't a lot of overweight people, obese people, and I've always been curvy, so to speak, and I was fine, but I was still like, you know how they say I spent my skinny years thinking I was fat? So I moved to the US when I was 16, and I started gaining weight. The life here is different. I wasn't as active, I wasn't doing sports anymore, and then I was on birth control. So for me, it was hormonal imbalance that made me gain a lot of weight. But it really sucked, and in my own skin, I'm gonna start crying, I'm sorry. Like being skinny, and like now you're fat, and like everybody treats you different.
I think it's difficult too because I grew up fat. I've been fat my entire life, and I've always envied, in a way, I've always wondered what it would be like to live in a thin body and have people treat you differently. Like I've dreamt about it, and I think that is really difficult when you exactly. I understand what you're saying. Like you've lived both, and it's hard because from people who haven't, it's just we can't even
You
fathom.
don't even understand.
Yeah.
And speaking into the whole spending your
Just
skinny
go
years
to the
feeling like
gym.
you're fat, I definitely relate to that. I'm a bulimia survivor. I was bulimic for about 8 years, and I also played volleyball, and it was in theater and stuff like that. And the only reason I stopped throwing up and binging and purging is because I was losing my voice, and I love to sing, and I got nodes.
Oh no, that's the worst.
Shit.
Oh my god.
I went from mezzo soprano to mezzo alto.
Are we all crying now?
Pretty much. But yeah, like if it didn't affect my voice, I don't know if I would have stopped.
It really broke my heart after, having to vote people out who, in my heart, I knew were fat. To just feel invalidated, that sucks. That really sucks.
What? Because I wasn't crying. I'm sorry, y'all.
So the eliminations is something that we're wrestling with. Do you feel like it took away from the experience?
She's a decent looking big girl though. She's a decent looking big girl. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? That's not bad, bro. You feel me? We can live, bro. We can live with this, bro. We can live with this. Feel me? She got eliminated, and she is a bigger girl, bro. But she's a decent looking big girl, bro. You feel me? She's decent looking, bro. We're gonna give her a 6, a 5 to 6 out of 10. I done told y'all how my ratings is. A 5 is like average. You know what I'm saying? 6 is above average. You know what I'm saying? That's how the real rating is supposed to be. But yeah, she like a 6. You know what I'm saying? She's a 5-6. You know what I'm saying? She's not a bad looking big girl. I ain't gonna lie.
It was just like being in the space where we were sharing our
Yeah,
stories.
she's not like ugly. Bro.
Everything felt so
she's not like a chubby
but
face
it's
big
just
girl. You
a
know what I'm
game.
saying?
But overall, it was really awesome to be in
If
this
she
space
slimmed
and
down,
have
bruh.
these conversations that don't happen often if you don't have fat friends to talk about them with. As someone who
I'ma let her
grew
talk.
up very self-conscious and didn't know where to look and turn to see people like me, I take that on as an adult. To
If she
speak about these
slimmed
things
down,
and
bro,
have
she
these
might be a
conversations that
baddie.
we're still
I ain't gonna lie.
confused about.
If she hit the gym, she might be a baddie, bro. That's the thing. She would be a baddie if she hit the gym. She might just be.
I swear to God, if
Her
anyone's
face is
lying,
slimmed
I'm
down
not
somewhere.
real.
If the lights turn
Hey.
green, that means you have voted the mole out and you win.
Hey, I'm just saying.
If the lights turn red, that means the
I'm
mole is
just
still in the
saying.
box and you lose. 1, 2, 3.
They hit us with an ad, y'all. But yeah, bro, if she lose the weight, she might just be on. We might be on to something. You feel me? We might just be on to something, bro. Feel me? Man, they giving me long ass, man. They're doing crazy. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, bro. All right, we back though, bro.
Oh no,
We lost.
On the count of 3, everyone can take off their blindfolds. 1, 2, 3.
I knew it.
I
Knew
Wow.
it.
I told a heartfelt story about dating someone fat phobic. You guys voted me.
Okay, can we talk about 1,000,001 reasons why it was Derek?
Okay, the only one that got me was like the theater. Like I really could relate with that. So I obviously know that
No.
you really
That
were
was
through
your
that.
biggest
I
red
think
flag.
that was true.
No, it was true. That's what I'm saying.
That's an
Giving me
important
away
thing.
was
Nothing.
saying you away was
There's
that
not a single.
you
Yeah.
were giving-
So when I was in 4th grade, I was 4 feet tall. I was 144 pounds.
God.
And my doctor told me that I was morbidly obese, and it was a very like self-image wrecking thing for me.
Oh, 4 feet tall, 144 pounds. That might not sound like a lot to y'all, but mind you, he's 4 feet tall. Bro, this nigga was a bowling ball. This nigga was some. I ain't gonna lie. That was crazy what I just did. Yeah, I just did something crazy. We gonna leave it in the video though. I ain't feel me. I know what I am. But he was shaped like a ball, bro. That's OD. You feel me? That nigga was on the Debbie case early, bro. See, I was a fat boy too, but like I was real big though. But you know, I knew how to chill at least a little bit. God, you feel me? I was at least tall, so the weight made sense. I was like Feel me? This nigga 4 foot tall, 140, 44. That's crazy. Get back to the vid though.
He used language that made it seem like I needed to change, as opposed to just assessing where I was. Like I said, everything that I talked about before was true, but when we were talking about people being incredibly fat phobic, that go through a transition of being in a bigger body and then ending up quote unquote skinnier, that experience for me was I mistook the pain that came with not having self-love as being associated with a number on a scale. And as I kept moving the goalposts further and further away from myself and saying like, this will be when I'm happy with myself, and this will be the time in my life where I like the way I look, and once I do this, I'll be happy with myself. I was no happier than when I started. I just kept being further and further from a goal that I was changing. I am happy not because of the way that my body looks, but because I can have self-acceptance, and that's a very difficult journey for anybody to go on, and me losing any form of weight played no factor in that. I hope that in watching this video, somebody can learn that the horrible stereotype that they have of plus-size people, whether that be that they're lazy or sluggish or they don't eat right or they're not healthy, there are people that are plus-size that are faster than you. There are people that are plus-size that are in better conditions than the average human being. I was definitely plus-sized for a long period of my life, and I still feel the residuals of like the way people treat you for being in a plus-size body, like to this day.
This is the first time that I'm hearing a lot of these things, because at least for me growing up,
bro, but most plus size people that he's talking about, they play football, bro. They
like
they actually in shape.
Like, oh my God, you're fat. You need to lose weight.
He think about Lizzo now.
Like I didn't experience
that don't count, bro.
And name calling. I didn't see.
It's not the same, bro.
Hearing you guys, like that's a lot.
It's not the same at all, bro.
Like how I had an eating disorder when I was younger, and how I overcame that, and then I slowly started drifting back to it, and I'm trying to lose weight now in a more healthy manner. So I wish I could have told that story to the group.
I'm sorry to anybody that shared something personal and then like because of this feels like they were lied to or abused. Like I came into the game with the idea of just having fun, and I promised myself like I'm not gonna lie a single time that when I speak. It's like I didn't wanna like come in here and build a character.
I hope people who watch this video, no matter what size you are, I think it's important that we're just kind to people and treat everyone with respect.
I hope everybody just takes away like empathy. You never know what someone's going through. You never know why someone's plus size. I don't know who made the rules, but we can create our own rules now, and I hope that everyone in the comments.
All right, so that's gonna be the end of the video today, man. I hope y'all enjoy it, bro. I just wanna let y'all know, man, if y'all feeling like that, bro, if y'all feeling like y'all big, bro, go to the gym, bro. You're gonna be, you feel me? Go to the gym, go work, or you know what I'm saying? You can do the things I said to do at home, bro. But I hope y'all enjoy it, man. Keep subbing, bro. Keep liking, commenting, sharing, all that, bro. Tap into my socials, bro. You feel me? But yeah, man, with all that being said, do too much out, man. Peace.